Hey, thanks for stopping by. This is what I just got off of one shelf that only had an area of about a foot square. And look at the stuff that I've accumulated. I'll go through a little bit of this. Oh, that the Hurricane Watch Net is active. That's on 4.325. We turn that down. Okay, I'll just kind of quickly go through what I've got here. Like I say, this was on an area of 1 foot square shelf. Here is, and most of the stuff I forgot I even had. Here is a flashlight that you put on your head. This is the where the batteries are stored, and so you can operate hands-free. It's got a nice lens on it. This is something I definitely can use. I used to use this when I went metal detecting at the beach early in the morning when it was still dark. You could find a lot of things that people left at the beach overnight. So I haven't done that in quite a while. I need to get back to that because that was good exercise. What else do we have? Here's another one. As I recall, one of these, when I got it, I can't tell which one. One of these, when I got it, this one, the strap was broken. So I contacted the dealer and he sent me another one. So I got two. One, the strap is broken, but could easily be fixed. Here is, I found this at the dollar store. It's a pill box, but the idea that I was going to use it for is storing small components. For instance, I just thought of a way of using it. I found a whole bunch of these little dime and quarter batteries, these flat batteries, and they were loose, laying on a shelf so that they weren't contacting each other. And this would be a great thing to store them in. So I got to put that back in service. What is this? This is accessories that came with my Bofang UV5R5. Here's the belt clip. Came with a earbud microphone plug-in thing that you could use as a carrying strap. So yep, I definitely want to keep that. Here is a little bug that I made. Boy, it's a dusty. I made this. I think I got this at Radio Shack. Boy, the dust is flying now. I think I got this little guy at Radio Shack, and matter of fact, I didn't actually have to assemble it. I don't think you had to do anything except take it out of the package. Oh, that works. And it just runs around in little circles. Pretty cool. I'll have to put that up with the dogs that I showed you in the previous video. Here's another one of those kinds of things, which I actually did have to assemble. It's a little gizmo that you can use to draw random pictures, and it has a motor in here with a out of balance weight on it, so it makes it vibrate, and it just kind of dances around and makes random things out of these paper, random drawings. I wonder if, let's see, it's got batteries in it. Let me see if it's, no, doesn't come on. Again, I have left. Oh, it just came on. Oh my gosh. Oh, that thing goes down. So you know, here's a little brush, and so that vibration causes it to dance around. And as I was saying before it came to life there, I left the batteries in again. Shouldn't do that. I haven't used this for probably over a year, and it doesn't look like the batteries leaked. No, so I gotta get those batteries out of it. What else do we have here? Oh, we got loads of things. We got these are cases for my cell phones. This one, I believe, is, yeah, that one's used, so that goes in the trash. Throw that away. Here is a checkbook clutch. Wallet windows. Okay, these are a replacement little windows for your wallet. Here is something that's kind of unique. I can't remember what I paid for this, but this is a standalone amplifier speaker system, and you put some batteries in the back, and what you want to guess, I left the batteries out. Oh, I took the batteries out. Good for me. But anyway, you put 4 batteries in this thing, and it's a little amplifier. It has a built-in or attached cable to plug into your cell phone or MP3 player, and it does a pretty good. I am really amazed at these speakers. They're like this one here, they're very dusty. They produce pretty good audio for what they are. And it's, like I said, it's got a little amplifier in here. Pretty cool. And you could add a 6-volt adapter so it doesn't have to use batteries. I actually use this because it has a little stand here. I actually use this on my iTouch. My iTouch would, I think, fit right in there, and it made a nice amplifier because the iTouch audio out is not very loud. That's about. I got some headphones back there, and here is one of many lights that use batteries, and you stick it up someplace, and it has a sensor here that when you come in the room or whatever, the lights come on. This one was very bright, but it really ate up the battery, so I haven't used this, and I probably won't use it again. Now this is something, it works fine, it just uses batteries up pretty fast. If you put it in a place where you're constantly going by, so it's coming on, because it comes on and it stays on for about 5 minutes and then it shuts off. And I had it in the area that I passed by several times a day, and it just ate those batteries up. This would be a good candidate for rechargeable batteries because it does eat batteries. And it takes 4 AAA batteries. So I might put that on my giveaway list because it is still good, still works, and it's a nice thing to have. I've got a bunch of lights similar to this throughout the house, so that when I walk through an area, the light comes on and I don't run into the wall. Here is a book, the Family Emergency Handbook, at home, in your car. I think I'll look at this. I don't know if I've looked at this in a long, long time. It's what to do when you have an emergency at home. You know, you fall down, cut yourself, there's a picture of somebody falling in a swimming pool, how to get to them if you can't swim. That's a good book. Here is another book. You get some of the dust off of it. Oh my gosh. Boy, these things are dusty. This is a pocket reference guide with all kinds of general information. Here's a mineral table. Here's a telephone area codes. The Diablo 630 printer codes. Diablo 630. I think that's about 15 to 20 years ago. IBM XT class error codes. When is this thing published? Let me see. I remember I got this. This thing was just packed with information. Copyrighted through 1994. So, and this was printed in September 1994. But a lot of the stuff is still good. Conversion tables, hard and soft solder alloys. Wow. Fire extinguisher types. Pretty good book. I need to put that someplace where I can get to it. Okay, there's lots of other stuff, but I think that's enough. I think I've shown you some. And then, like I say, this was only 1 foot square area in my office. I mean, I think I'm maybe 15% through my office, going from shelf to shelf, cleaning off the shelf, taking things out, looking at them. That's what's slowing me down, is I take things off the shelf, I look at them, I play with them, like this guy here, and it takes me about an hour or hour and a half to clear one shelf. When I say clear, I mean take things off, review them, either throw them away, give them away, or put them back, which 80% go back. So I'm not making a lot of progress, but I am making some progress. I try to get one garbage can. I got a garbage can. It's about 30 inches high and about 18 inches square at the top. I try to get that trash can full each day. So I work until I come close to getting that full. I go and dump it, and then I'm ready for the next day. So that's where I'm at. I don't know if this is any interest, but I'm having a lot of fun cleaning up this mess, and it's taken me a while to get through it. So like I said, I'm going to put some of these things aside, and I'm going to give them away. Now, one thing I did find just above that shelf is I found a whole bunch of these. Let me see if I got one up here. Stand by while I trip and fall. Okay, every time I went to a ham fest, I got a couple of these to give away. And I've accumulated about 20 or 30. And some of them are older, like this one's 2013. But most of the information is still good. And this gives you the amateur bands, what they are, what license you have to operate on certain bands doing certain types of communication. A nice reference. And then on the back it has a listing of the prefixes that you get when you get your license, indicating where you live in the world. So I would like to give those away because I got so many of them, but the problem is I don't want to fold them, because once you fold them, the creases actually become permanent, so you can't get the creases out. So in the past, I've mailed them out in mailing tubes. So I rolled them up, put them in a mailing tube. The problem is nowadays, to mail one of those in one of those tubes in the continental United States is really expensive. Now, what I could do, and I think it would be legal, is I could declare it as media, what they call media material, which are books and CDs and stuff like that. So you get a low shipping rate, and of course it takes like 2 weeks for a person to get it, but it's under $4 to ship it. So I don't know, I'm trying to think of something I can do to give those things away if anybody wants them. Like I say, they're not recent stuff, because I haven't been to a ham fest and picked up any in quite a while. So I'm thinking about that. Again, I'd like to get a lot of this stuff in people's hands that are interested in amateur radio or shortwave listening, whatever, as opposed to just, if I take them to a thrift store, they'll throw them away. I've learned that. And then the other thing is just to put them in a dumpster, which I hate to put good things in a dumpster. Now, if they're broken, that's something else. But they're good things. And of course, I have a lot of things that are broken that I said, okay, when I retire, I'm going to fix this, so I'm going to save it. Well, I'm not very good at fixing things anymore because I don't have the patience. But I am pretty good at rambling, which is what I'm doing here, and I'm going to quit. So if you enjoyed the show, please give me a thumbs up. thanks everyone. I just checked my Amazon store. Thanks everyone for using my Amazon store. I see a lot of non-radio things being bought through Amazon, through my store, because if you go to my Amazon store, which is just a website, and you select an item, not necessarily an item you want, but just select an item, when you get to Amazon, when it takes you to Amazon, you can delete that item, and then you can purchase anything you wanted, and I still get a credit for it. Well, like I've said in the past, you could purchase birdseed, and I get a credit. I get a small credit, very small. It's like 4% or something like that of the price of the item. But it does give me the opportunity to use those credits and buy things to review on my shows. Babbling over. Have a great day. Bye-bye.